members up here, so we're trying something different today. I want to express my gratitude to the Wayland Public School Foundation, who funded a brand new sound system, which is what we're utilizing today, and allowing us to have things like this up in the gym where we have more space in the cafeteria, for sure. So welcome to our school meeting. I want to welcome everyone who came. And today we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to start by doing a warm-up activity. And this activity is the following. I want you to turn to the person next to you. And in a whisper voice, because it can get really loud if we don't do this, I want you to determine two things that the two of you have in common that people would not know just by looking at them. So what do I mean by that? So if you say we both have brown hair, if I were to look at you, you would know that, okay? So turn and talk to the person next to you about the two things that you have in common. And whisper, whisper, whisper. Please, please. So you can model, I'm wondering if someone can model whispering for me. Harper, can you model whispering for me? Can you say something in a whisper voice? That's whisper. So when you're talking to your partner, whisper to them. Okay? So everyone can hear. Ready? Turn it on, go. And we're showing whole body listening. Right now I have to say rooms 1 and 2, unbelievable whole body listening. Would any groups like to share things that they have in common? Want to go ahead, Maya?
Me and Grace both like chocolate cake.
You both like chocolate cake? Excellent. Anamika, what about you and your partner? You both have a pet fish. Interesting. Lexi, how about you?
Both play soccer.
You both play soccer together. Vanessa?
Me and Abby, we both have pets.
Both have pets. Mackenzie?
Me, Samantha, and Alexa. Our favorite food is pizza.
You're all what? You said one night?
Our favorite food is pizza.
Favorite food is pizza. Yummy. Ben? Okay, thank you. Surya?
Me and Steven both don't like tomatoes.
Both don't like tomatoes. Okay, last one, Ethan.
We both like strawberry shortcake.
Both like strawberry shortcake. Excellent. So, Team Loker, why did I just ask you to do that? Why do you think I just asked you to do that? Chloe, what do you think? So you can get to know and make new people better? Yeah, Brian? Okay, yeah, we'll do, okay. So Uma, why else do you think we just did that activity?
Because we have to get to know each other.
Exactly. What's really important to me is that you get to know each other much better. Not just your closest friends or the people that you always want to sit with at lunch or in the cafeteria or at recess, but that you are getting to know and open to learning new things about people. Because unless you listen and talk to them, it might be something that you really have in common that you really like. And you won't know unless you give it a chance. So I'm encouraging you. Your goal between now and the next school meeting is to pick 2 people. And I'm going to ask you to report back at our next school meeting Two people that you don't know very well, can be in your class, it can be outside your class, doesn't matter. And I want you to be able to tell me 3 things about each person that I would not know just by looking at them. Okay? That is your challenge between now and our next school meeting, which is in 2 weeks. All right, moving on. Team Pride, come on up.
Class, and I'll be playing the role this week. Hi, my name is Rachel Wells. I'm from Mr. Moynihan's class, and I'll be playing the role of student.
Hi, my name is Matthew Ross, and I'm from Mr. Moynihan's class, and I'll be playing the role of student.
Hi, my name is Sarah Talbot. I'm from Mr. Moynihan's class, and I'll be playing the role of student. Guess what, Rachel? What's going on? It's a guest teacher day. You know what that means? Yes, since Mr. Moynihan is not here, we can do whatever we want. Side conversations. You can copy each other's work. You can make up your own rules. You can have 5 recesses. You can play games with the computer. Oh, what a great day it's gonna be. Woohoo!
Rachel Nash, do you know what guest teacher means?
Matthew, it means being a substitute teacher, so it's kind of wild.
Ed, when you're a guest at someone's house, how do you want to be treated? When you want to be treated kindly?
I want them to be kind and help me when I know where things are.
And how does your family treat guests who come to your home?
You're kind to them and help them find where things are when they don't know.
So when someone is a guest teacher in someone's home, you think we should be kind and helpful, but not when they are guests in our classroom.
That makes no sense. It's actually hypocritical and shows no integrity. When someone is a guest in our classroom, we show them respect and need to be extra helpful.
We are also very lucky that we have these awesome building guest teachers, and Miss McGrath, Miss Mead, and Miss Lewis, who help us learn when they are in our classroom.
I suppose, but I want to be wild at school today.
What is expected at school no matter who the teacher is?
Showing local pride.
And Ed, what do you think?
You should be showing local pride.
So what is the problem here? Whether it is Mr. Moynihan, Miss McGrath, Miss Mead, and Miss Lewis, or any other teacher, what is expected is the same.
If anything, we have to do is what is expected, even more when we have a guest teacher, so we can be helpful.
As I think about this more, Miss McGrath, Miss Mead, and Miss Lewis have always tried to help me. Were really nice when they were in my class. You know, Rachel, we are pretty lucky.
You're right, Ed. Can you imagine being a building guest teacher and being in different grades almost every day? Miss McGrath once had a day when she was in 5th grade, kindergarten, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade all the same day. The job is hard. Don't make it more difficult.
They need to be treated like guests.
Well, I heard Miss Mead is her guest teacher today, so let's make sure she has a great day.
Good plan, then. Let's treat her how we would want her to be treated and follow the group plan.
How will you respect our guest teachers in your classroom? By showing them Loker pride.
Good answer.
What are your thoughts?
By being the best student and on correction.
Great answer.
Miss Mead, Miss McGrath, and Miss Lewis show us all how to be flexible.
They show us how to be patient.
They show us how to work hard and be enthusiastic.
Because of all of this, we would like to present them with Pride Spirit Awards to recognize them for being great guest teachers in all of our classrooms.
call it the Loker Weekly. So Nathan, Drew, and Matthew for focusing the Loker Weekly today.
I want to write an article for the Loker Weekly, but I'm not in the Loker Weekly. What do I do? You put your article in the Loker Weekly submission box. The Loker Airplane Mission Box?
No, silly, the Loker Weekly submission block.
Oh!
Put your articles in the box.
Also, the Sudoku puzzles from yesterday's edition can be put in the box, and your name could be in the paper. Thank you.
Thank you. Like the front lobby.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Great job. Lisa, can you open the lights for me? So, one of the things that I wanted to talk to all of you about today is I would like to identify a Loker school mascot. And I need your help. So, when Loker was in elementary school, way back, we were known as the Loker Turtles. I have great respect for turtles. I think they're awesome. But I think from time to time it makes sense that we look at what are some other possible mascots that we might want to use. And can I just, before we go too deep into it, what is a mascot? What is a mascot? What do you think, Lucas? Exactly, okay? It could be a person that's in a costume that's trying to cheer people up and make their day better. What else do you think, Bella? Yeah, they represent schools and teams. And so, what I have here is I'm going to show some examples of mascots. Okay, so you see an alligator there. Some different types of mascots. And when we think about a mascot, we're usually thinking about an animal. So I want to focus on that. And what are some characteristics of an animal that you admire? So it could be an animal that really takes care of other animals. It could be an animal that works really, really hard. Okay? It could be an animal that's very happy all the time. Hands down for a second. So this is going to be your challenge. And any staff members are welcome to do this too. We have some amazing artists and teachers. Well, I'll wait because people are talking. We'd love to see the fifth graders be leaders right now. So your challenge is going to be this. Later today, I'm going to give your teachers some paper which will allow you to draw a mascot that you think might represent Loker School really well. And on that paper, you're going to have a chance to draw it. And then we're going to have you write a couple of words or a sentence about why you think this should be Loker's mascot. Now, this is not something you necessarily will do in school. This is something you'll take a paper and you can bring it home with you. Bring it to base with you if you go to base. Okay? And you can work on it there. It's also optional, which means you don't have to do it. But I would love to identify a mascot that represents pride and Loker School in a really positive way. So do you think if you have an animal that you're choosing an animal because they're really mean to other animals is a good choice? Probably not a good choice. But in thinking about an animal that you think will help have a positive spirit within our school, and then, whatever we decide, I promise that at some point this year, I will wear a mascot suit for a portion. So who's game to help me with this? So I will deliver paper, and I'm going to ask you that by next Thursday, if you have a mascot submission, a drawing, that you submit to Mrs. Holmes in the main office, and we will make a determination what our new school mascot is. All right. So next up, we're going to go to our Pride Classroom Shares, and we're going to start with kindergarten. Ms. Weiner's class with the P for personal best. So this is all about what the R in Pride means, that you're listening to each other. And honestly, I'm seeing fifth graders talk to each other, and that is really disappointing to me right now. And I know I've had to call fifth graders twice, but you guys are the leaders. You're the ones who are talking right now. Okay, let's make sure we're being good listeners. It's not easy to stand in front of 300 people and speak right now.
Thanks, Mr. Jones. This is Eva.
I try my best to make friends.
This is Madeline.
I try my best to play with you.
Excellent. Say it with us.
She does her personal best when?
I do my painting and coloring.
This is Alexis, and she does her personal best when?
I listen with my ears.
We'll toss it over to first grade Miss Pimentel, also the P for personal best.
I do my personal best when I do a whole body listening. I do my personal best when I do my best listening.
Miss Isabela's class.
Hi, my name is Ricky. I show my personal best when I do my foundation.
Guys, let's really hear one clap. Wait for them to finish, okay?
Hi, my name is Maya. I show my personal best. I follow the group plans during math stations.
Mr. Haynes' class.
Yeah, Amelia.
Hi, my name is Amelia. I do my personal best when I don't talk during quiet work time. Hi, my name is Anine. I do my personal best when I explain my thing in math.
Toss it over to second grade. Mr. O'Donnell's class. The R for respect.
Hi, my name is Jeff. We shows respect when we listen to classmates, Shannon.
Hi, my name is David. Visual effect and transition class.
And Ms. Powers class?
Hi, my name is Uma. We show respect by listening to our classmates and teachers when they are talking. Hi, my name is Ewa. We show respect by being kind to others.
Turn over to Mr. O'Connor's class. The I for integrity.
I'm Emily from Room 10, and we show integrity of the lunchroom by using a 6-inch rule. I'm Joyce from Room 10. Room 10 shows integrity in the hallway by staying quiet.
Possible Fury's class. Also the I for integrity.
Hi, my name is Tanner. We show integrity by honesty in the gym.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie. We show integrity by being very quiet when we look at our instruments, and when we won't, we don't do it.
Toss it over to 4th grade, Miss Olivier's class, the D for determination.
Hi, my name is Rue. In room 13, we are determined to finish our travel all letters and send them out with our travel.
I also in room 13, we are determined to understand place values and the millions place, and also get there at now.
Navarro's class.
My name is Josh. Fourth graders show determination when there's a hard problem that we don't get, but we don't give up.
My name is Bonita. We also show determination when we try to get a letter in art so that we can earn it.
We'll toss it up to 5th grade. Mr. Moynihan, Ms. Fuller Robertson's class.
Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm enthusiastic about field trips.
Hi, my name is Dia, and I'm enthusiastic about reading and writing. Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm enthusiastic about the solar system project. Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I'm enthusiastic about the 5th grade play.
All right, thank you everyone for doing a great job sharing. That was excellent. We live up to all those things. It's going to be an amazing year. Next up, we're going to do our birthdays. So if I can have Rhea and Luke come on up, we're going to do our birthdays. Again, as always, if the name is called, please stand.
Happy birthday to Alexis Wayne from Room 2. Leo McHale from Room 4. Rishi Como from Room 4. Anthony Joy from Room 3. And Daryl Sonky from Room 3.
Happy birthday to Aaron Bruno from room 5, Vivian Fruitman from room 4, Eddie O'Driscoll from room 16, Michelle Abuzman from room 9, and Jack Reiniger from room 13.
And I'd like to invite anyone else who's had a birthday since our last school meeting to also stand in the audience. And we'll start with our Loker birthday song. Excellent. And now if I can have everyone stand along with our 5th graders who are going to help us sing local school song. So, can you quiet down and listen, please? Shout out to room 2 and room 1. Okay, so for those of you who are new to the school, when we sing our Loker school song, there are some body movements that we do it to show our spirit for the song. And in front of me right here, we have Ashlyn, Mia, and Sophia, who are going to teach you if you don't already know how. Okay? So at this point, we'll start our Loker school song. Excellent job. And these three are going to be set up times for them to visit the kindergarten classes to teach all of our new students how to do this as well. That was a great job. Thank you. All right, you can have a seat again. Rooms 1 and 2. It's unbelievable. Our kindergartners. And our fourth graders are doing pretty well too. Room 6, almost a full shout out, like a 90% shout out. Okay. Who remembers what are your 2 challenges that we presented today at school meeting? What is the one thing that I'm going to ask you to report back at our next school meeting about? Who remembers? Kathy? To go to 2 people between now and our next school meeting and find 3 things that you have in common with them. And then, so that's the thing that I'm asking you to do. What's the other optional thing that I'm asking you to do by next Thursday? Harper.
Choose a mascot.
To draw a mascot and write a sentence or a couple of words about why you think that mascot will be a Loker, should be a Loker school. Okay? So those are 2 things for takeaways. Thank you for being a good audience, and I have a couple of actually rewards that I want to give out. You probably say this like multiple times, but rooms 1 and 2, the whole body listening that I saw, I'm giving you each 10 extra minutes of recess that your teachers can designate. I also want to do a shout out to room 10. You were the first class here, and you've also done a pretty good job sitting quietly. Also 10 minutes of recess for you guys as well. And at this point, we're going to dismiss by classroom. Thank you all for coming. Have a great day. And rooms 1 and 2, you may stand up.